So today I will be sharing the learning resources developed and further enhanced by the Department of Education Central Office to support the ARAL program. So these are quality assured materials that will help our teachers and tutors deliver evidence-based, learner-centered, and responsive reading interventions. I will also discuss how these resources can be effectively curated, adapted, and contextualized to meet the diverse literacy needs of learners and improve learning outcomes. What are the existing DepEd learning resources for ARAL that tutors may access to support the implementation of the program? So our ARAL tutors and teachers are equipped with the right resources. For this phase, we have ARAL reading materials and ARAL math learning resources. Available materials would include workbooks and tutors' guides for key stages 1 to 3 in both basic and plus levels. And these resources will provide structured support for implementing reading interventions effectively. ARAL is strengthened through thoughtfully selected, adapted, and contextualized quality learning resources for every learner. To complement the core materials, ARAL provides supplementary learning resources. So these are flashcards, the Marunko picture word cards, alphabet flashcards in English and Filipino. We have also the coding practice letter tiles, also in English and Filipino, picture cards, games activities like bingo cards, word dice, reading materials, KS3+, decodable readings in Filipino, and leveled readers in English and Filipino. These materials make learning more engaging and help strengthen foundational reading skills. For ARAL Math, next slide please. We have ARAL math materials as well. At present, these materials are still undergoing quality assurance and finalization to ensure that they are accurate, curriculum aligned, and ready for implementation. As of today, the ARAL math materials have not yet been uploaded to the repository. Once the quality assurance process is completed and the materials are finalized, the ready-to-print copies will be uploaded to the same repository link that has been provided for the ARAL learning resources. So as of today, I'd like to repeat, the ARAL math materials have not yet been uploaded to the repository. We will provide QR code for the ARAL math folder. Next slide, please. To guide the implementation of the ARAL program, the Department of Education issued DepEd Memorandum dated June 15, 2026 on the technical specifications and repository link for the ARAL teaching and learning resources. For ARAL reading, the learning resources are intended for use from terms 1 to 3 of the ARAL implementation. For ARAL math, the learning resources are intended for use from terms 2 to 3, recognizing that the math materials will be released after the completion of the quality assurance and finalization process. This phased availability allows schools to immediately implement first the reading component while preparing for the integration of the math materials once they become available. So, how can we access these ARAL teaching materials? Access to learning resources is made easier through Microsoft SharePoint. Nasa screen naman natin yan. You can actually download the ready-to-print ARAL materials by this link or by scanning the QR code. How can school heads, principals, and ARAL tutors effectively curate, adapt, and contextualize available learning resources? So we have principles on how to effectively curate our learning resources. First, make sure that these are aligned with our curriculum standards. Select and organize learning resources that are consistent with the revised K-10 curriculum, oral learning objectives, and the identified literacy and numeracy competencies of learners. Curated materials should reinforce foundational skills and support learners' progression. Second guiding principle, use a learner-centered approach. Diagnose learners' needs through assessment results. So kanina nababanggit ni Director Cherson at saka ni sectioneer kung ano yung mga assessment na ginagamit natin. And also use classroom observations. Then adapt materials to match their readiness levels, interest, language proficiency, and learning pace. Provide differentiated activities and scaffolds appropriate for iPad, PALS, Madrasa, and SNED learners. Next guiding principle, contextualize and localize learning resources. Incorporate local culture, indigenous knowledge systems and practices, community experiences, learners' first languages where appropriate, and real-life situations to make learning more meaningful and relevant. For madrasa learners, integrate culturally and religiously appropriate context, while for ALS, relate lessons to particular or practical life and livelihood situations. Another guiding principle is ensuring inclusivity and accessibility. Curate resources that are free from bias, culturally sensitive, gender responsive, and accessible to all learners. Provide learning materials in the appropriate formats such as Braille, large print, audio materials, sign language supported resources, simplified text, manipulatives, and visual supports, or digital and offline versions, depending on the learner's needs. Another guiding principle, we have to apply research-based strategies. Select resources that incorporate evidence-based teaching strategies and provide opportunities for active learning, critical thinking, problem solving, and creativity. Integrate formative and summative assessments to monitor learner progress and guide instructional adjustments. Now, maximize appropriate technology. Lahat na tayo may TV, may computer, and digital materials. We have to utilize learning management systems, mobile applications, digital learning resources, and offline technologies where available to increase access and engagement while ensuring that alternative non-digital options are available for learners with limited connectivity. Another guiding principle is to observe intellectual property and ethical standards. Napaka-importante po nito. We have to make sure that all curated and adapted learning resources comply with copyright laws, include proper attribution and citations, and follow DepEd policies on the ethical use of educational materials. And lastly, strengthen collaborative quality assurance. School heads should facilitate collaboration among teachers, specialists, experts, instructional designers, and community stakeholders in creating, curating, reviewing, and contextualizing learning resources. Materials should undergo peer review, quality assurance, validation, and where feasible, pilot implementation before wider use. So kailangan din natin ipabasa, ibang mata ang kailangan tumingin sa ating mga learning resources. Feedback from learners and teachers should be used to continuously improve their resources. Next slide, please. So what does curation mean in the context of the ARAL program and for those under iPad, ALS, Madrasa, and SNED? So curation is not about creating, ulitin ko po it's not about creating new learning materials from scratch. It is a deliberate and systematic process of identifying, evaluating, organizing, and preparing existing resources to ensure they are relevant, accessible, responsive, and effective in meeting the diverse needs of learners. So first, selection. Make sure that you select quality assured curriculum aligned resources. Next, review. After selecting the resources, they are reviewed and evaluated to ensure their suitability, inclusivity, cultural responsiveness, developmental appropriateness, and accessibility, so they effectively address the diverse needs of learners. Next, organize. Resources are then organized and classified according to learners' profiles, learning competencies, language, modality, and the level of support required, ensuring that the right materials are matched to the specific needs of learners. Adaptation. Resources that require adaptation or contextualization are identified to ensure they are relevant, meaningful, and effective in addressing the specific learning context and needs of learners. So, what does curation mean in the context of our program and for those under IPED, ALS, Madrasa, and SNED? For Indigenous people's education, curated materials should respect Indigenous knowledge systems and practices, use appropriate local languages, and reflect community realities in consultation with the IP communities and education experts. For alternative learning system learners, resources should be flexible, competency-based, and suitable for varied literacy levels and learning experiences. For oral materials for madrasa education, learning resources should be culturally and religiously appropriate while remaining aligned with the national curriculum standards, and Arabic language and Islamic values education are aligned requirements. For special needs education or learners with special education needs, resources should be accessible and adaptable into formats such as Braille. Meron kami niyan dito sa Bureau of Learning Resources. We make sure that our learning resources are also in Braille. Tactile materials, large print, audio, augmentative and alternative communication, or other accessible formats. So how can curated materials enhance literacy and numeracy instruction for diverse learners? Well, curated materials address diverse learner needs, strengthen literacy and numeracy skills, promote meaningful learning experiences, and support inclusive education. How? How do we address learners' varying needs and abilities? Curated materials allow teachers and oral tutors to select resources that match learners' proficiency levels, learning styles, languages, and support needs, enabling differentiated instruction for learners in IPED, ALS, Madrasa, SNED, and other diverse learning contexts. So how do we strengthen foundational literacy and numeracy skills? Carefully selected resources focus on essential competencies, provide scaffolded learning experiences, and offer sufficient practice opportunities that help learners develop reading, writing, communication, and mathematical reasoning skills. How do we promote meaningful and contextualized learning? By incorporating local culture, IKSPs, familiar situations, and authentic real-life applications. Curated materials make learning more relevant, engaging, and easier for learners to understand and apply. And then support inclusive and accessible learning. Curated materials can be provided in multiple formats, as I have mentioned a while ago, such as Braille, large print, sign language supported resources, and visual aids. Another thing is you can also increase learner engagement and motivation. Interactive, culturally responsive, age-appropriate, and learner-centered resources encourage active participation, collaboration, critical thinking, creativity, and problem solving, making literacy and numeracy instruction more engaging. Enable evidence-based instruction. Curated materials integrate research-based teaching strategies and formative and summative assessment tools that help teachers and tutors monitor learner progress, identifying learning gaps, and adjust instruction accordingly. So, sabi nga ni Director Gerson kanina, hindi yung one size fits all kasi kailangan din natin identify ano ba pangangailangan ng isang learner. So, we have to adjust accordingly. Promote efficient and consistent instruction. High-quality curated resources reduce the time teachers spend searching for or creating materials while ensuring alignment with curriculum standards, learning competencies, and oral program objectives. And lastly, facilitate technology-enhanced learning. Curated digital resources, learning management systems, educational applications, and offline digital tools expand access to literacy and numeracy instruction while accommodating varying levels of technological availability. ARAL equips teachers with the right resources. The success of the ARAL program depends not only on the availability of learning materials, but on how effectively these resources are curated, adapted, and contextualized to meet learners' diverse needs. ARAL is strengthened through thoughtfully selected, quality-assured, and inclusive learning resources. When the right resources reach the right learner at the right time, learning becomes more meaningful, inclusive, and effective. That is the promise of ARAL, empowering teachers, tutors, and enabling every learner to succeed. Maraming salamat po. Good afternoon.
Like and subscribe to the L&D channel on YouTube using the link youtube.com/@learn2lead channel.